Gotta look back at this.
Listen up, just now I feel like a chemist. Chasing this money, my fetish. I roll up and gang.
Some of them got really good value right now. You want to see a lot of opportunities for him now when he's going to build more. I definitely agree.
Smoking gelato was tasting like cookies. I'm on the run cause the fish on bush. If I got locked up, can I give you my stick? I was your nigga, you was my bitch. We was outside like we Lilo and Stitch. Man, fuck that, we was like Bonnie and Clyde. I did everything but just make you my bride. Can't my pride aside.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's Gator, the fantasy guy. Welcome back. I got my what the hell shit on right now. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to June. You made it to June, bruh. OTAs is popping off right now. What else we got here? What is today? June 3rd. Let's get it, man. Let's talk about some let's talk about some updates going on. Let's talk about what's going on in the NFL world right now. Not much with like, I thought it'd be more injuries, but OTA starting off, but I guess they're going chill. OTAs is chill. Ain't nobody tearing their Achilles in OTA, so I'm with that. First of all, we want to shout out Saquon Barkley. I actually went green for Saquon Barkley today because he was the batting cover. So we shouted out Saquon Barkley doing this thing. We got an extension for Purdy. We have an extension for Derrick Henry. What else we got here? Derek Carr has retired. Thank God. I know the whole NFL, all receivers is happy that Derek Carr out the game, bro. Derek Carr has done some wicked stuff to some receivers, bro. Shout out Michael Thomas. But Ricky, there's a little bit of injuries. Ricky did tweak his hamstring. You know, it's OTAs. I don't think it's a big deal. And Joe Mixon's in a walking boot. You know, most of the time people in walking boots is not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? And it's, like I said, it's the off season. Not much going on right now. Okay, cool. Fuck it. So the whole purpose of today's pod is we're going to get it popping with a rookie mock draft. I believe it's going to be super flex. And it's going to be, of course, full PPR. So really the whole breakdown of this is just to help you guys know where to draft these players. This is the ADP lineup, you know what I'm saying? And players that you can reach on, players that you can fall back on. You know what I'm saying? I think that's really the purpose. What type of team you are, if you're a rebuilding, if you're I'm going for it, what type of rookie do you need? If you just want to get a player that potentially has value, we're going to figure all of that out in this draft right here. So let me add this. We're going to get straight to it. Like ain't nothing to it. All right. I gotta change the color though, bro. I'm starting to get over this color right here. This is not the color I want no more. What the settings at? We need that. We're gonna go white. Yeah. So let's look at the draft settings together real quick. Let's go over this. We got Gator, we got Snake, WQB, Superflex, 12 teams. I'm going to go 3 minutes so we can talk about some of these plays. Only rookies. All right. Updated save. I believe we got like 7 rounds. And if it's not 7 rounds, I will be cutting it off by that time. All right. So let's really tap into this, bro. Look at you see the ADP? Let me see if I can pull this up for y'all. Just straight player type shit. Okay. So we got the ADP here. We got Genty, Hampton, Hunter, McMillan, Trevion Henderson. Kind of like a consensus ADP. It's all been looking the same in all these drafts for me. So let's start the draft. I chose the 6th spot. I don't know why. I just chose a spot. And I was like, I feel like that's probably the hardest spot in the draft is the middle. And you have to wait. But I mean, most rookie drafts, you probably made trades and you got different variety of like spots. You can be at the 2, you can be at the 2 and the 3, you can be at 2, 4, 5. Like in one of my drafts right now, I have I literally have the 1st, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, and the 9th first round pick. I'm really excited. Everybody's trying to buy the picks now, but I don't think it's a good time to buy it. I think I'm going to try to sell it in the draft. I'm selling my picks in the draft, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to do. But let's get started, man. I know y'all ain't come here to hear about my league. Let's start the draft. Genty, Hampton. About right in that mixture. Genty for sure. I mean, even if you need a quarterback, I would tell you to draft Genty. You can fuck around and get a quarterback with Genty if you traded him. Also real shit. But Hampton at the 2. I'm a little flexible with Hampton. If you didn't want to, it is still dynasty and it's still a running back. Hampton, and we know he's splitting carries immediately. So, I mean, I'm cool with it. Hunter, Travis Hunter. if you need a wide receiver, he's going to be the value pick. Even if Travis Hunter has a bad year this year, you still good. You still good. Just because he's a wide receiver, you still good. There's still that, he can get better. He might have a shitty year and increase in value. McMillan, he's the scary one. I'm not taking him at the 4. I honestly believe that what you call is a better receiver, Emeka Egbuka. Shout out my Igbo brother. I believe he's a better receiver, and I believe he's in a better position too. So that's who I would take right here. I don't really believe in Cam Ward as much. I believe he's in a situation where he can definitely lose his value. Jenkins, it's cool. It's cool. If you need a starting running back, I think that's the way to go. If you like great on receivers, you can do that at the 6. I'm not mad at that. RJ Harvey is 24 years old. But he's in a great system. So I like RJ Harvey there too. Honestly. You can get some couple good years of RJ Harvey. And by the time you look up in 2 years, he's going to be 27. So I'm not a big fan of that. So I would go and make a Egbuka here. I know it's not popular, but if I needed a player today to start, I think the play right here would be either Cameron Ward if you need a quarterback, Jenkins, or RJ Harvey. I'm not even taking Caleb Johnson, so I'm gonna take Emeka. Dang. Yeah, about right. All right, cool. So I got 3 minutes. Okay, Cameron Ward went, Jenkins went, Tyler Warren. And in my opinion, I think Tyler Warren can drop a little bit more. RJ Harvey, of course, Caleb Johnson, of course, potentially can have that place to himself one day, or if Warren gets hurt, which he always does. Loveland, I like Loveland there. Golden, I think it's a little too high for Golden right there. Not saying he's not talented. I just believe he's in a crazy mixture of wide receivers. Burden is dropping for me. So my next pick would have been probably Dart, Trey Harris. Let me see who else is on this board. Trey Harris. I really like Beck, but Beck is going to take some time. So this is not a player that can see burn potentially right now. He's going to be competing with Bowers and Genty. Not a fan of that. And Jacoby Myers still there. Not a fan of that, but I do like the talent. And he probably won't drop back to me. I mean, he's at the top of the ADP right now, the top of the rank. So I think I'm ready to reach. Let's just make sure before we reach. Got a minute and 33. Quarterback. Nope. Nope. So give me back. Let me see. Not feeling wide receivers for the Patriots. I'm not feeling that. And with Diggs there, Diggs is good, bruh. Just a little boat team. That's it. Yeah. So give me back. I've seen him drop to the 3rd a lot, but it seems like he's raising in these ADPs, man. He's a good player. Yeah. I might have made a mistake, and I'll tell you the mistake. Probably going back here, and I think we can all learn together. Going back here in a 2 QB. I like where Dar went in the 2 QB. I think that makes a lot of sense. Miro, I think is a reach. I like the Sanders. I like Sanders. Sanders has been going higher, so I really love that. I would have took one of those quarterbacks. Well, obviously I can't take Dart, but I would have took Miro or I would have took Sanders, probably over Beck. But it's okay. We live and learn. Okay, let's keep on going. Jordan Blue. What's my guy's name? Is it Jalen Royal? Something Royal. I know that. Pretty much, I'm really starting to feel this guy. I'm just like feeling the offense, and I know he's probably not going to see no work. But hey, starting to feel that play a little bit. We have Jordan Blue's name, Jordan Blue? Jaden Blue? Well, he got some possibility in work. So yes, I like Jaden Blue at the 3rd for sure. Right here, I got a minute and 37. What do I like here? It's starting to look like tight ends. I like Pat Bryant. But I like Pat Bryant, but I want to see if I like Terrence Ferguson a lot too. That offense for a tight end, it's probably not going to be that lit, but I do like the concept of a tight end in that offense. I think I would go Pat Bryant right here. Hopefully Sutton just, gets old. They trade him. He's been on the trade block for about 3-4 years. So I would take Pat Bryant right here. Great stud out of Illinois. Great stud. Makes sense. See what we got. Okay. Not drafting Dalen Gabriel. All right, back on the clock. I'm actually in a live draft right now, too. I'm giving you this content via me being on the live draft because I love y'all. And you know what? Now that I stamped y'all, how about y'all show me some love? Please like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Still coming with this content, coming with some fantasy updates, news, all the stuff that you need right now. And follow me on all social media platforms. I'm on IG, I'm on Twitter, I'm on TikTok. Dropping heavy shit on TikTok right now, bro. And what we're covering the 2025 rookie mock draft if you just tapped in or you just started paying attention. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. All right, let's get back to it. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what we got. So who left after Bryant? Ferguson, Arroyo, Giddens, Neal, Fannin, all these players, Travis, Etienne, little brother, Will Howard, Hunter. Okay, who would I take here? Got minute 54. I like this. Put a little pressure on myself. Woody Marks, they are saying that what you call is in a walking boot, but I ain't buying that's too early. I'm right now I'm looking for good systems. I'm looking for systems. Right here stands out. Rashad Smith stands out. A quarterback always going to stand out in a 2-quarterback league, Ewers, if what you call to get concussed again, Ewers might become a thing. At least he'll get a crack at it. And this is my little sneaky link right here, Cam Miller. They said Brady stamped him. So you got to pay attention to shit like that. But I think he can still fall back to us. So let's wait on Cam Miller. So let's go back to the top of the ADP. What do I like here? I think I would take a swing on Rashad Smith. Let's not forget Pacheco was drafted in the 7th round. So and he's the starter. So I like that. You see the trend I'm seeing? You see the trend I'm seeing, bro. Give me Rashad Smith. Okay, Ewers is gone. I respect it. 2-quarterback. Yeah. I like this receiver the 6'4", 212, 215 Williams. I like him. But we're later in the draft. So this is gonna be the last round. So this the sneaky link. You gotta pull up with your sneaky link. Let's get a quarterback. Let's get to the quarterback. Geno, Geno's on a 2-3 year contract, but I'm sure you can probably get rid of that in a year. But I like Cam Miller. Tom Brady stamped him. I'm gonna stamp him in this podcast. Cam Miller's gonna be my 5th pick. It is a 2-quarterback league. I think that's essential. They do. Even if you don't really love the quarterback, you still should get the quarterback. All right, so let's pause this. Yeah, draft is paused, man. So I told you guys I'm going to give you guys 5 rounds. I only got 5 rounds in me. And I'm really doing this for my good man. My good man said he don't know what's going on with the rookie drafts right now. I said, don't worry. I got you. I'm going to put that shit on, and I got you. So let's just go over it real quick. Like we said, we do like these first-round players. For me, in this first round, honestly, McMillan, got to get the boot, bro. I'm not feeling McMillan. I'm not feeling the situation. It just kind of gives me the same feeling I got with Xavier Legette. Like, y'all told me he's gonna be the guy, but I'm not feeling it. All right, cool. Warren, I can see Warren not being in the first, but he is super talented though. I hate his offense. I hate that offense. All right, let's keep on going. I like Scatterboo. I like Dart in the second. I wouldn't be surprised. He probably should go in the first, honestly. In a 2 QB league, bro, a first-round drafted quarterback should be going in the first. Shout out my man Oki. My man Oki took me one of these drafts. All right, let's keep on going. Trey Harris, cool there. Probably a little high for me, a little too rich for my blood. I think Keenan going to spin the block. Because, Mike Williams already spun. Why not? All right, let's keep on going. I like Sanders. Sanders is rising in rookie drafts. They're saying Flacco going to be the starter, but we know how they treat Flacco. Flacco can be on fire and they bench him. That's what Flacco's for. Very humble. All right, let's keep on going. Samson, I'm not really feeling this pick at the top of the 3rd. I'm not. Jaden, or I don't know. He plays for Dallas. I should know his name. But he's cool there. He's cool. He's He's the guy that in the third round, probably should be going in the second round, has the chance to see production immediately. He really does. Jordan Royals is cool. I like the potential and I love the offense. Quarterback, like I said, Shaw. I don't know how to say his name, but he actually probably should be going higher too. It's a super flex league, and he's a starter. Imagine week 1, he come out, he put up 25 points. You could flip that for anything. It's just a good value to have. I would have him probably going in the second. Joe Noel, Pat Bryant, I think these guys went in the appropriate places. Yeah, that third round seems like, yeah. It's given third round for sure. I like Pat Bryant. I like Rashad Smith. Similar to like, he's not Pacheco, but just the fact that they could potentially use a 7th rounder for multiple years. We've seen that with Pacheco, and I think that's a swing that most people should take, especially around this. I'll take him in the third. I have no problem with that. Let's see, who else do we have here that I like? Cam Miller, that's Brady's guy. They said Brady brought him into, Brady said draft him. So, that's the GOAT right there. So, you got to respect the GOAT. But everybody else is, you're not going to see a lot of work over here. And that's cool. All right, man. I just wanted to do a rookie mock draft and see if I can, tell you guys anything that's good that y'all need. Like I said, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Follow me on all social media platforms. Gator the Fantasy Guy. Finals on Thursday. Pacers versus OKC. Who y'all got winning, bro? Give me OKC. OKC in 6. But all right, though. You know how we do it. We out.